is next. Jim Perry is on the mound for game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, real exciting for him in his last start. Recorded his first big league win. They gave him the ball after the game. We'll see if he can get number 2 here.
Tommy Harper strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Angels, first baseman, number 81.
Bounce to first. Rudy gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halo. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
At the plate, Leroy Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And Eric, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Mickey Rivers takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. He's got it, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Back to first, but it's right by him. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Third baseman, number 7.
Number 7 steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
A man on third with 2 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and Hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels leave 1. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ed Figueroa, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty. He only went into the 4th inning in his last start. Didn't get a decision. I mean, if anything, go out and give your team a chance. Going to have to go a lot deeper in this one.
Bill North comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Bill North.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. But that one rolls foul. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Number 19 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, the key for him on the mound will be keeping that ball down in the strike zone. He's got a good sinker and a changeup that aren't very effective when they're up in the zone.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Washington will dig in. 1 for 4 with a triple in last night's game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. On the ground up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. After 1, no score. Number 22 will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign.
Number 22.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Number 2 will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike one. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
No one out with a runner at second. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Full count, 3-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he's safe. And with that, let's get a quick glance at the Oakland A's defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Dave Collins will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes. The 1-0 pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Washington on the move, and they can't run it down. Inside and low, 2-1.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 8 waits on deck. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a liner.
That ball's
Foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Number 8 stands in for the first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
This is all set up by the stolen base. If he doesn't steal third, then he doesn't come in and score. So give that man a lot of credit for getting himself into position and come in on the wild pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Into the box, Billy Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Garner scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Joe Rudy will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season.
Joe Rudy.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.